All right, guys, we are live. um, what you can do is you can start posting in your news feeds the link. I know there's only a couple of us, but I think once I have posted this live, I think that there's going to be some people that will see it and start kind of getting in. I know Tim said that he would be here in a little bit, so he'll show up, and then hopefully Seth. Actually, let me message Seth real fast because he wanted to show some stuff. So it would be cool just to have him show some stuff while people are coming in, and then we can kind of look at the quest completion stuff. All right, let's see here. So Tim will be here in a couple minutes. I just messaged Seth. We'll see what he's doing. I'm gonna send a couple quick messages just in case. Okay, Chris. Oh well, Seth's here. Never mind. All right. So Seth is coming in. I know we're kind of waiting for some other people to show up, but some of the people that are in the parties and stuff, and doing their sign up stuff and quest stuff, they're about ready to come in. So what we'll do is I'll have Seth get on and kind of explain to us some of the updates and some of the things that he wants to talk about, and then by that time hopefully other people will have gotten in. I sent a message out this morning, so it wasn't real clear the time, but people will start coming in as they see this live. So Seth, are you able to talk right now, or are you still getting ready?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Okay, not a problem. So for those of you who are listening, what we're talking about today is we are talking about Hidden Money Village. We are looking at parties of 5, which is kind of the idea of getting people involved, not only with Hidden Money Village, but also part of the quest and part of the requirements to get to the next level are getting into WebTalk, signing people up in WebTalk, and then also you can earn revenue by upgrading your WebTalk. Now, we just saw a post last night or yesterday from RJ saying, we are very close to being at a positive revenue, which is exciting. But he also said we really need people to sign up for pro packages, the $20 pro package, even the $10 pro package if you want. Now, Anders, I'm guessing Anders, you would know this off the top of your head. If I sign up and upgrade and tell Athena in Money Village that I signed up for upgraded my WebTalk account, can you tell us how much Hidden Money Village pays you for that? I don't know if he's available to talk. Or Terry or Chris, whoever is listening that can tell me, right now, what you get paid from Hidden Money Village if you upgrade in WebTalk.
$2 for Pro and $4 for Platinum.
Nice. Okay, so think about that, guys. RJ is saying, hey, it'd be nice if people could upgrade. If you do the $20 one, you do it, and then you come over here and show that you've done that in Hidden Money Village. Guess what? You get paid either $2 or $4. So either going to pay $8 or $16 for this month. So that's part of this. That's part of this program, is to build your WebTalk. We are not just saying, hey, you're going to do something in Hidden Money Village and who cares about WebTalk. That is not even close to what we're doing. We are building something that is going to increase your following. We're going to build something that's going to increase your revenue, all those things, as you start completing all the tasks. We talked about those tasks yesterday, went through some of them, and then also heard a little bit more about the program and what Seth is talking about. Those are some things that are going on. Larissa, how are you?
Yeah, quite right.
Larissa, I think you just messaged me on WebTalk, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you first of all, do you know somebody from the IEG network, or did you just see this post and ask if you could join?
So I tried to register at Hidden Village Money, but I had some problem with my account. So
Okay.
I'll try to figure it out.
Okay, well, we're gonna help you figure it out. Okay. So who told you about Hidden Money Village?
Just I can't tell you for sure because I watched your videos regularly, and I don't know who was the first one.
Okay.
Just
Okay. So what we'll do is I would say listen today. Seth is gonna get on and he's gonna talk about some things, and I understand where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine.
You're from Ukraine. Okay, good. So Erdi, um,
Yes.
would
Hello.
you would be able to talk to Larissa, correct?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
With ease.
okay. So Larissa, what we're gonna do is I think Erdi would be able to talk to you and be able to kind of help you along because understandably the English is not your first language, so we're gonna try to get you with someone that is able to explain things to you, okay? Because we want you to be successful in this, and if you want to get involved, that would be awesome. So what we'll do is either after this meeting, or if you need to go at some point, that's fine. What I'll do is I'll keep talking to you. I'll message you in TalkMail, and we'll message, and I'll get you kind of set up so that you can get some more information, and I can answer your questions. And then if it's something that is kind of like a language barrier thing, I'll have Erdi explain something, explain things to you. Okay, so just listen right now, and then we'll kind of talk about some things on how to get started, as well as some of the quest stuff. But we will help you get going with this. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna mute you right now, and we're gonna let Seth go ahead and take over if he wants to share the screen and all that. Let me see, Seth. You should be able to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Seth, you're good to go.
All right, what's going on? Good morning, you guys. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? Yeah. So I want to actually talk about the different languages thing. I got an idea. So for people, that's why I wanted to talk and like have a meeting with each leader that we have in different countries.
Mm-hmm.
So I can teach them, and that speaks good with, and that's good with language. I mean English, pardon me. That's good with English, so they can translate what I'm doing and saying into their language, if that's possible. I'll work directly with these people, and this is another reason why I always talk about like how COVID messed us up. They didn't mess us up, like stopped us, but they a lot of things that I would like to do, like travel and sit with these people and like spend like a month with like each country or whatever the case may be, and then build what we build in English inside of their language. That's what I really want to do. But yeah, it's that's COVID-19 is a thing. It's kind of difficult, and now with this card thing you got to have just to do what you want to do is kind of crazy now. So unfortunately, you know, we got to do it through Zoom and stuff like that. But it's not too much where I can sit with you and stuff, and I can actually learn you guys' languages as well. Because as we're translating everything into your language, I will also be learning your language as well. So it's a beneficial thing for all of us, you know, not just you guys translating it to English. I will actually be sitting with you if was able. Well, I mean, still probably can do it now, but if I was able to travel, I'll be able to learn different languages and stuff like that. So, you know, now we just got to be creative with it, and that's one of the things I did want to do in the future. All right, so good morning, you guys. I'm gonna make this as fast as possible because I'll see you guys again at 4 p.m. in my time. Yeah, so you guys gonna like that. So, but I have a huge update. Now I don't know if some of you have been on the school, have been on the dojo. If y'all been in the school yet, y'all see that looks totally different. So if y'all seen it, it looks completely different. Yeah. So so I finally transitioned 2.0 into the university thing. So as let you know, as we update the seasons and updates and stuff like that, the website will completely change and look totally different. So the next time we have a huge update, the website will look totally different, and it will continue to look different and better and better and better. So Chris, what you think about the website, the new updates? What do you think about it? I'm gonna go over them.
Dope.
Yeah. How about you, Andy? You see it? You see it, Andy? What you think, Andy? What you think about it?
We were looking at it a little bit last night.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, I didn't look at it because I wanted you to you know, I wanted to hear from you first.
I got you. All right, I'm
what
gonna
you
go.
got.
We showed the before and after. I had the old
Yeah.
page from yesterday morning up, and I had the new page right next to it. And I interrupted Teacher Tim live. Tim, I got to show you something. Of course, Andy already knew about it. And then I showed the old page and the new page, and we were all, you know, some of us were already there last night. So it's just totally dope.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
And what's really cool about this is one, right now we have a lady, Larissa, who is from the Ukraine, who has been watching some videos of the Hidden Money Village, and is, I believe, coming in kind of the first time or so. She said that she was trying to sign up to Hidden Money Village and is having some issues, so we're going to help her. Yep. But that is exciting because people are starting, like we said, people are starting to listen. And then what was really cool last night was Chris was able to kind of scroll through, and we kind of real quickly gave Quaylon a little update, because I've been explaining to him what's going on, and now we're at that point where we're kind of showing what the page looks like. And one of his first responses was, this whole gamified thing, this whole game is pretty awesome. And I said, yeah, I said that is awesome. And and then we talked to, I don't know if you saw it, but we talked to Gilbert, and he said that what he's going to do is he's focusing on his daughter and her friends that are in college, and is going to create a party of 5 with them and show them. And that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
We need to work on this younger generation, and I think I know that appeal of what you have created and what you've said is exactly right, and people are starting to see that and become attracted to it. So I'm always excited to, when you say there's something new. I know that there's something new, and I'm like, I'm not going to go look at it. I don't want to see it too much, because I want to hear from you. Because the thing is I've said it before. I'm not a gamer. I've never really gotten into the whole online like gaming or whatever. But what I see with this is, what I really like about this, and in talking with Gilbert yesterday, he's talking about, we want to create something where we're at that's going to help kids. And I started thinking about that, and what your future is, as far as like how you want this to look like. And I really think it's a very cool thing that we can go into this program, go into the village, and you can look at all the things that people are creating
Mhm.
digitally. But then, like you say, all of that interaction and you know, big businesses coming in and seeing that and saying, hey, I want to support this thing in Hidden Money Village, but in all reality, they're not supporting that thing. They're supporting your reality outside of it.
Mhm.
And that is really cool to see that people are starting to understand the gamification part of this, and that you know, what's coming is we're building something together that you can see on a screen, you can see in this, but ultimately that's going to be everywhere in the world, and then people are going to be able to go to those things in reality. And I think that that's a really cool progression that we're already on this progression. And you know, so I'm excited to, you know, have you show us what you got next.
All right, I got you. So I'm ready to show you guys. This is just one of the things. All right, so I work pretty fast, and as you know, all right, all right. So the teacher thing. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into everything that we talked about. What we was texting about last night. All right. We're gonna get into all that. So I would like to let you guys see Hidden Money Village 2.0. To let you know, this is 2.0. This is the dojo. This is behind the scenes of where you learn everything. So as you can see, this right here is this photo right here is actually a part of the game, the story right here. So that you know, this is a sneak peek or something, you know. Right here, you can view the courses right here. If you click this part right here, it lets you view the courses and stuff like that. Teacher Andy, right now you can actually go and not only do hidden IEG TV, because when you could become an instructor, because you probably got the email, you can see that you see where it says authors. So you can actually now you guys will be able to make your own course and stuff like that and sell it for your own price. All right. So whatever it is that you guys want to do, you can sell it.
Now with the Hidden IEG TV, let's be clear about this for everyone that's listening. Not everybody's going to be in that.
As a teacher?
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be a progression. Not anybody can just go in and do this. This is the IEG TV part of it is very specific to the teachers of IEG. Now, does that mean that you have to have certification, you know, a pamphlet that says you're a teacher? No, you don't. If you are someone who has been who has content that you are creating, and you are you know, part of the IEG network, Tim and I will be kind of vetting who gets to be in there, because this is not, let's be very clear about this. This is not playtime. Okay. I think it's going to be very fun. I think it's going to be very enjoyable. It's going to be very interactive, and it's going to be a blast to do. And I think that that is one of the things that we have to make clear, is that not everybody will have a channel in it, but everybody has the opportunity to get into that.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we will do. Is people, as they come and want to provide content, you can be part of IEGT, but this isn't just a free-for-all jump in and do something.
Yeah. And can I add to that, Andy,
Yep.
as well? Okay, so I agree 10,000%. And yes, and I'm leaving that between you and to the vetting process, to you and Tim. But I would like to add on people onto this that promotes us, people that were willing to hold the Zooms, do opportunity calls and stuff like that, which I will get into that later on today at 4:00 to show you how we should be promoting this. But for the people that's willing to get on opportunity calls, for example, Erdi, I'm not pronouncing your name.
Erdi.
All right, Erdi. It's like Erdi. I see like you do with the web talk thing. So people like Erdi, as in, I can see that he will hold a Zoom for people in Russia and then talk about it. So people like that, people that will like push us and stuff like that. I would like to give them 2% a month as well, because they just come on here and use the teaching platform because they actually teaching how to market Web Talk, how to market IAG, how to market HNV. So I would like to give that opportunity.
Yeah. And what is great about that statement is, yes, we are going to have people that their kind of main focus will be the promotion part of it, and explaining and bringing people in, and you know, and then that is easily somebody who will be part of you know, part of the IEG channels. I mean, that to me is education. That to me is a teacher. That is someone that's helping and providing a service. Yeah, those kind of people will be in there for sure.
Yeah. And yeah, I just definitely totally think that we definitely need to work on that. When the thing, because I've seen these networking and marketing companies, people will host these things, whereas like we're basically what we're doing now, but they're just basically opportunity calls. We're going to a more at 4:00, but they host them, but not getting paid for it because they're trying to get paid. So they're trying to motivate their team to get to go out there and market and stuff like that. They're trying to do that, but they're not getting paid for it. I want you guys, if y'all guys are going to be on here promoting, I got them. What's going on, Sandu? Good morning. If you guys are out here trying to promote on us, you know, training your team and stuff like that, I want to make sure you guys are getting paid for that. You know, I want to make sure you guys are getting incentives to that. It's not just, you get paid when you bring people in. I want you to actually be able to get paid regardless. You know, regardless, you have let's say you have a crowd of 40 people on to the Zoom, and for some reason all 40 of them, which is impossible, by the way, trust me, I'll say probably 38 would join and 2 will be fools, you know. 38 would join because it's impossible. It's mind-blowing. Why would you not want to join our program? But if let's just say that happened though, 40 of them was just not impressed with what we got. 40 of them just didn't understand the concept of NFTs, cryptocurrencies, and just didn't know the digital world. They're still stuck in web 1.0 versus 3.0, right? Then you still would get paid at the end of the month. At the end of the month, you still would generate from all you guys that would join Hidden IAG TV. When you guys join this, you are not just supporting myself, you are supporting every teacher that been putting in time, every person that comes into these Zooms and that ends up being a teacher here. So if you are a person that's a teacher and that you end up being an instructor on Hidden IAG TV, then you will be getting paid monthly. So whatever, again, which this is a main quest. Everybody has to get this for HNV to pay you guys. So
one thing real quickly, can you explain to us how someone would get paid by being either a teacher or influencer or someone who let's just say someone who has a channel, their own channel in Hidden IAG TV? What did they get paid?
So they get paid 2% for the monthly revenue that we make. So
is that 2% per teacher or 2% spread out amongst all the
2% per teacher?
2% per teacher.
Per teacher, yes, 2% per teacher. Because
Okay.
you got to think about it.
So that would fluctuate depending on how many teachers and how many people are purchasing the
Absolutely,
TV.
yes, absolutely, yes, yes. Well,
so okay, so let's say let's keep it simple, but let's say 100,000 people are purchasing it per month, which is $800,000, and there's 30 teachers. Those 30 teachers would get 2% of that 800.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So that'll be 400. That'll be HNV kicking out $480,000.
Okay.
So
now, just take a little time out, guys, because I wanted Seth to say that, because I wanted to make that very clear. Is It's not 2% spread out amongst all the teachers. He just said 2% if you're a teacher and have a channel in IEGTV. Now, I would say that at some point, we're probably going to have a certain amount of requirements for you, you know, that you have to put a certain amount of information. You can't just be a teacher and then disappear.
Yeah.
You have to provide content. We'll talk about that later. But listen, here's the thing, and I want this to be very, very clear to the teachers that are listening, to the IEG teachers. And this is why, this is what I've been saying for 4 years. Our goal, my goal, has always been to support teachers. When Seth showed up, within minutes, he said, I see what you're doing. I like what you're doing. And I'm going to help you get that support for the teachers. Now, let's think about what that could mean. If 1 million people, which I think is a very small number.
Very small. We can definitely get that.
Yeah. If 1 million people have to pay $8 a month, it's $8 million a month.
Mm-hmm.
If they have to pay the $15 when it rises, that's $15 million a month. We already know that there's probably right now, there's probably about, I would say 40 to 50, maybe like 40 real active teachers that are doing things right now. So 2% of
$159,000
a month.
a month, monthly. You're making that's more than doctors.
Artie, your face is not as excited as I would think it would be. There it is.
Actually,
There it is. There it is.
I think he was trying to understand what he
becomes
heard.
difficult.
So
Yes,
so-
I tried
so-
to understand.
yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you, Artie. I'm just messing with you. I know you're trying to understand all this, and I get that. But I want this to be very clear, guys, that even if there's 100 teachers, Grant, I'll answer that question in just a second, and Seth can correct me if I'm right or wrong, because this is a part of me learning as well. What was I saying? Oh, even if there's 100 teachers sharing this, they're not sharing 2%. They're getting 2%. And I want you guys to understand that out of either an 8 million a month or a 15 million a month, you're getting 2% of that. Who's going to lose out? Seth is. As more teachers come in, he's going to get paid a little bit less, right? Because you guys are getting the 2%. This is why we are going to be very, very straightforward, strict, whatever you want to call it, about who gets to be part of this. Because here's what I'm going to tell you guys right now. My idea of what I want the travel guide to be like is every person that comes into the travel group, I don't care if you do HMV or not, you still have to pay for the TV. Because some people don't want to be part of the program. It would be crazy if they don't, but that's fine. There are going to be people that are in Web Talk that are going to say, I don't really want to be part of this HMTV, but I also want to learn English. $8 or $15 for 1 month. We've talked to numerous countries. The average amount someone pays for 1 hour of a tutor is about $20 to $25. So for half of that, you get an entire month to be with any English teacher you want to be with. You get to watch any video that they have made. People that are coming into the travel group are going to be constantly in that travel guide, because they're going to go to a channel and they're going to say, okay, I want to go to Vietnam, Da Nang. What do I know about Da Nang? Not much. Okay, great. I'm going to go into the travel group. I'm going to look at that country. I'm going to look on the city. I'm going to find drivers. I'm going to find housing. I'm going to find whoever is there. people I'm going to meet. They are going to use this all the time. The travel guide is going to be, in my world, in my thought process, it's going to be a big deal. Now, what that means is there might be 2 million people that just want to be in a travel guide, but guess who gets paid? Everyone that's using IEG or IEG TV, who is a teacher with IEG. And once again, I'm not saying you have to hold up a piece of paper that says, I went to college and now I'm a teacher. That is not what I'm saying. We have talked about this numerous times. People who have information. Gilbert says, hey, I know how to use Excel very well. I can train people. I can do this. I can do this. Great. You're going to have a channel. Erdy, I interview people all the time. Yeah, you do. You're going to put that into IEG TV now. Anybody,
And
Chris, you know, I can help you guys with your web design. I can help you with this. I can help you with that. He's going to have a channel. Grant, he already does all this. We've seen it a lot. He's already teaching kids. Well, now those kids, once again, will they say no to Grant for his multiple classes that happen? No.
And their parents, why would their parents not pay $8? You know,
Think about that.
I want to add
$8
something really quick. And,
babysitting for an hour? Yeah.
I talked to a parent who lives in a low-income area in Vietnam, and they pay, I think, they're lucky enough to pay $3 for 2 hours for a class, for an English class. Maybe it's a Vietnamese English teacher. Anyways, my point being is that that's for one class. Even with that low amount that they're paying for the 2 hours, for $8 for the month for unlimited, well, not unlimited, but for the amount of classes. Well,
It's unlimited.
that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
So there you go.
absolutely unlimited.
So for $8 for unlimited classes. So whenever their parent wants their child to have a class, that's even in a low income area in Vietnam. And Hanoi, I believe it's like $5 for 2 hours. That's in a that's a bigger city, etc. So even in the low income areas in Vietnam, it's affordable. It's a bit budgety for them, but if they think about it in the long
It's
run,
not. Grant, it is $8 is nothing, because we talk to those people and we ask them, how much is it going to cost you to go to the local English center and get tutoring? And they said, Vietnamese, $20 an hour for the adults. Well, if you just said $3 for 2 hours. So if I multiply that by 3, 6 hours, how many hours are in a month? Not 6.
a lot, a lot.
I don't know. It's 24 times 30. Okay. Whatever that is, it's a better deal. And the thing is not only will that person, mom, dad, child, they have access. Everyone. It's okay. It's okay if the kid purchases it or the parents purchase it for the kid, but they go, I'd like to learn some English. I'm going to jump
Even
in.
at $15 for the whole family for a whole month, that's a bargain.
And not only to learn that, they can then learn business and everything else. like, come on.
Yeah.
We're doing something that's unbeatable.
Yeah.
This
So
subscription is for every topic that may be on there. It can be anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
everything.
right.
Everything.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. We didn't say per teacher. We said per month. And you can go in and you can click on whatever teacher you want. You can go in and
whatever
click
you
on
want.
whatever live you want. You can go click on whatever subject you want. Now, this is another thing. This is live. This is all over the place. We have teachers that are sitting in Italy right now, in London right now, in Vietnam right now, in Australia right now, in Zambia right now, in Liberia right now, America right now, all of these. I can guarantee you 100% when this is built and people start coming in, and they come into Hidden Money Village to learn their business, and then they are told you have to purchase this. Once again, you don't have to sell anything because they're going to be told to do it.
Because you have to. If you want to get paid, you have to do it.
Exactly. Exactly. So
Yeah.
there's going to be people that don't want to learn English that are going to be paying teachers for their channel.
Yeah,
There's going to be people that don't want to travel that are going to be paying for teachers to teach. There are
Mhm.
going to be people that could care less about that TV program that are going to be paying you to teach.
One more
And once again, Grant, you can answer this. I know you can. What are we going to make you teach?
Anything you want,
How many hours?
as many hours as you want,
Where at?
wherever you want.
Show me
No,
a
it-
job. Show me a job that someone just would tell you, do whatever you want, whenever you want, however long you want, and wherever you want. And here's the potential.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that Seth is already, he knows how many people are showing up for this.
Which I'm going to talk about that in a second.
More than 1 million.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
Okay,
All I want to say.
So I'm done. Go ahead and talk. I just really wanted that to be very clear because this is, there's real quickly, there's a group in Facebook called Board Teachers, and they are so jaded about education
Mhm.
that when you talk to them and even say a little thing like, hey, I can show you how to make more money, the first thing they say is, don't come at me with something that I have to do. I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to do anything.
No.
That's how jaded they are. But when they get to teach whatever they want, however they want, whenever they want, blah, 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 watch what happens.
So I want to add on to that.
Yep.
This is our textbook. This is our textbook. There should be no reason why people say they don't want the TV. That's foolish. I'm gonna let you know something. HMV, Hidden IEG TV, Hidden Knowledge, 12-day business program, the exclusive content I'll be doing on Twitch, right? Which sometimes I'll be playing a game, just talking, answering business questions and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll be doing workshops. But the point is, these are 4 things I just named. These are 4 different platforms. Hidden Knowledge, 12-day business program, Hidden IEG TV, right? And then the exclusive content with this Twitch. That's 4 different places where you can learn from. Now, I want you to also know something, that these are 4 different places that will all have 4 different pieces of different content. So when you go to these different places, like the Hidden Knowledge, when I start releasing more information on that, that's going to be like high scale, high level information. The Hidden IEG TV is going to be information from everybody, not just me. It's going to be information from everybody. And the information that you guys are going to get on there is you're going to get the just like the how-tos, basically like a brush up on what we learned on the Fridays, the Wednesdays, the Saturdays, and the Sundays. That's what you're going to get in here. 12-day business program. I'm just gonna update that from here and from some time to time for just basic business fundamentals, which I know I've been getting a lot of feedback on it. Like, this stuff that you're teaching is not basic business fundamentals. This is actually like high scale stuff, which is, to me, is basic stuff. But to the majority of the masses, is not basic information, which I understand.
One second, Seth. I'm sorry. One thing to say about that. If you're listening and you just said this isn't basic, we'll find someone who can teach basic, and welcome to IEG.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, next thing, Doris, can you hear us? Doris, can you hear me? I think she's connecting to audio. Oh, there we go. Doris, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing? I know
Yeah,
that
I'm fine. Thank you.
Good. I know that Emily invited you to come listen. So what we're doing is we're just kind of talking about some things that are some updates and things like that, and then we'll get more into answering questions about the program and stuff in a little bit. So go ahead and just
Yeah.
listen, and then we'll answer some of your questions later on. Okay.
No problem. I'm listening.
Okay. All right, Seth, go ahead.
All right. So yeah. So I get a lot of people it's like a lot of people. It's too much messages on it. People saying like 12-day business program isn't just it shouldn't be free information, right? Which I think that's crap, because the information, I think, me personally, from 12 years of business development and stuff like that, and just being 12 years of entrepreneurship, 8 years of business consulting and business development. But I've been studying business for 12 years. I mean, that's basic stuff. The stuff that I put in the 12-day business challenge is basic things. This is basic things that what I do when I start a person's business, when I'm consulting with people, when I'm creating my own businesses and stuff like that. Yes, Doris, what's going on? What's your question? You have a question? No, I don't think you have a question. All right. So, and this is just basic things. This is basic knowledge that I have. So this is like the basic stuff. This is the first things that I do when I'm consulting somebody. So this is like subconscious stuff that I do. So when I put the information out there, right, I was subconsciously putting the information out. So I didn't think like, okay, this would be next level things to people. I didn't think this would be college level stuff to people, But I get a lot of those things. I get a lot of those messages. But which I wanted to add on to the Hidden IAG TV, again, is not only about business. It will be about everything. So the reason why you get the program is because there is something for everybody. And also is to brush up on what we just talked about, the Wednesday, the Wednesday, the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday. So you can go back. Because I don't want to be doing these lives too much, because we're actually, unless we're doing these type of talks right here, unless we're doing these like update talks. But when we start doing the classes and stuff like that, right? I don't think we should be going live on that, because then people don't have to get on the thing. You get what I'm saying? It should be exclusive to what we're doing, which is why.
Yeah, I agree.
So it gives the people the fear of missing out, And then the people who haven't missed out is flourishing. So Grant, Chris, you guys are coming on to Web Talk with a whole different life, right? And people are like, well, what the hell? How did that happen, right? And then you talk about what you've been doing inside of HNV TV, right? IAG TV, and so that's these things. So again, I just want to go a little bit into this real quick. All right, so it's available now, you guys. Now, everybody, I'm going to show you to be an instructor. Andy, is pretty simple. It's not hard at all, right? When you coming in here, all right, so your dashboard will look different, and the teachers, your dashboard will look different. Your dashboard will look like this. So we'll go to the TV right here, right? So we're gonna go to the TV. And you can now make content and upload it on here. 1 second, you guys.
So is that a separate way to sign up, or will you put us in the system?
No, you just sign in. You just sign up, like just to do the task thing. That's a task. To do the task, right? And then patience as well. Do the task, and you just sign up, and then I make you an instructor. When I make you an instructor, once you get the okay, I can make you an instructor, and then you'd be able to come in here. You see, click here. Your thing will look like this. You click here, add activity and stuff like that. But just put it under your name though. Make sure you put it. Make sure that's why you have your own names. Place it under your names. And then you just like basically just right here. So you have things. You have the live sessions where you can put that there. Zoom meetings, Zoom webinars, right here. You have the questionnaires. You can set a quiz. You can do exams. You can do assignments. You can do file assignments. You can do certifications, and you can actually get things developed and stuff like that. So that's that. There's multiple things also. There's a grade book. I'll show you guys. You guys can get grades. You guys. So when it comes to like teaching Grant, when you're teaching kids, you can actually give them grades. So you can give them grades. You got question banks. there's so many things you can do here, right? And there is so much more, and it's so much more I'm adding to this platform as well. I'm getting developed as we speak to add onto this as well. So let's go back to that for a second. Accent to change. What do you mean, Chris? Explain that for a second. You're on mute. I got you. I'll mute you.
Okay, I already subscribed to Hidden Knowledge, and then when I went to subscribe for the $7.95, whatever, it says you want to switch your plan and you be charged for a higher rate.
Okay, I'll make sure. I gotta fix that. I don't know why is that doing that. I had to fix that.
I didn't do it, but I just wanted to let you know that's
good. I'm happy that you did that. So that I'm happy that you did that. I need to figure out. I don't know. Something's wrong in the inside of like the subscription.
Right.
I got to figure that out. I don't know why.
I just wanted to let you know. I was just playing with it. And,
that's good. That's good. I need that. And that's what you guys are asking for. I need that.
Right.
That's why I asked. That's why when I read it, I asked that question because I need to know when these things are happening. You know, because
and that's a great thing to for people to hear is this is not the final product.
Nowhere near.
This is the building stage of it.
Yeah.
So if you do have an issue, message that or whatever, because that's the whole purpose of this.
Yeah, and I'm let you know we're not even in the 5% of done. We're not even the 5% of done, which I'm telling you, like there's a lot that's coming. I have a lot coming in, and we're not even 5% done. You know, again, if y'all are impressed like with Web Talk and like what they doing and stuff like that, then yeah, I haven't seen anything yet. You know, because the technology I'm going to put in this right here, you know, especially with the gamifying part of it, that's just a whole different side. That's a whole different side. But I'm talking about on the teaching aspect of the learning and stuff like that, the aspect of learning. I'm just waiting for me to move. When I move into my new place and everything like that, just the quality of things and the development and stuff like that, and all that stuff is going to be yeah. What I got for this whole program is going to be different. When I'm talking about different, as in you never will see it anywhere else. You would, and even when other companies, because I'm gonna let you know, companies are going to try to copy us. I'm preparing for that, but I'm going to make it.
Can you get a patent?
Huh?
Can you get a patent on that, or?
Absolutely. But no, that's why the school's an NFT. We're one and only. We're the one and only. Right? That's why I made the school an NFT. Once I put it as an NFT, it's the one and only. I only own it.
And teachers right now, if you don't know what an NFT is, that's your passion work, because that is going to be where we are way, way, way past the game.
Oh yeah.
I
10,
love
15 years, we're 10, 15 years ahead of everybody.
Yeah. So if you don't, when you hear NFT and you don't know what that is, start getting at least a little bit of knowledge of that. Look into that, research it, listen to what people are saying, ask about what, Google of what people are doing with it right now. And then think about, what am I going to do as a teacher with this? And if you still don't quite understand that, that's okay, because it takes a little bit of time to get that wrapped around your head. But you have to start understanding what we're talking about. And the NFT part is taking education and shooting it way, 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 way higher. So yeah, we are way ahead of the game right now.
Yeah, trust me, it's going to take the educational field to get about 10 to 15 years to get where we're at right now.
And we're not only teachers, we're showrunners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is what I'm saying. This is why I mentioned like Web Talk and stuff like that. This is what I'm saying. Like I study the market and study what's going on in the world so much, right? I'm an inventor. Just to let you know. I'm before a teacher, I'm an inventor. So I sit in this room right here, majority of my time, like at least 18 hours of my day is in this room. And I sit in here and I think about how to make things better and how to move forward in the future. So just as Elon Musk, just as Jeff Bezos, I'm not as rich as those, nowhere near, well, not yet, but but just know, just like those guys started in like in a garage and whatever the hell else Elon Musk started at. Well, Elon Musk was a failed college student that went back to school to learn how to do rockets. And one second, Doris. And I'm one of those guys as well, sitting in this nice home, just sitting here thinking about how to put us ahead of everyone. Where it's when I'm going back into the copying thing, then it would literally be impossible for any other organization to copy us. Here's why: because we're so far ahead. We're so far ahead. First, you have to train your teachers to do the type of information that you guys are learning. Second, that just the technology, you got to figure out the coding mechanisms of what I'm going to be putting into this program. And third, you gotta have my brain. You gotta know where we're going. So you gotta have my map. You gotta know where we're going. You know what I'm saying? So let me answer these questions real quick, and then we'll move forward from this part. Yes. Yes. Andy. Yes, the teachers had to pay for it at the beginning just to unlock the joint, just to lock the just the first month.
Okay. I just
Okay.
wanted to know that. That's all. That's
Yeah,
not
but
a problem.
it also is to keep the revenue pool in too. It also keep the revenue pool, but it's also just to unlock the threshold. You guys have to just to invest in that as well. But just let you know, it's gonna come right back to you guys 100 times, a billion times. so yes, Doris.
Sure that I wasn't gonna pay for something I didn't need to pay for, but if I need to pay for it, that's not a problem.
Oh yeah. You guys had to just to unlock the threshold though. Mainly, that's what it's mainly for though. Yes, Doris. What's your question? You have a question, Doris? And we're gonna move forward from this.
Mr. Seth, it's saying, are you sure you want to change your subscription if you're switching to a higher subscription plan?
Yeah, Chris has talked about that. I gotta fix that first. I gotta fix that.
All right, so I won't do anything then, I guess.
Yeah, don't
right?
do anything yet. I'm gonna send out a mail. I'm gonna send out a message to everybody. Let everybody know. I gotta fix it.
Doris, do you have a question?
No, I'm sorry. Just I made a mistake.
Are you just giving a lot of high fives? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, so this is the back office now. This is what it looks like now. As you can see, it'll calculate the course you have, how many courses you have, how many posts you made, how many messages you got, how many certifications you got, how many hours you put in here. So now you see it calculates all that stuff like that. All right. So that's one. Two, your little photo will be right here and stuff like that. You can visit the profile, click this right here, boom, takes you to your profile. You can see the achievements that you got right here. You see activity right here. Well, it takes you right here to the activity that you've done. And you got all your little people that's following you and your network and stuff like that. So you got all that stuff, right? So let's go back here. Hopefully it doesn't take me to the front page. Take me back here. Okay, 1 second, you guys. Let me take out that. Go back here. 1 second. Let's go here. Go right here. That's login. All right. Wait. There you go. We're back here. So watch this. If you're a beginner, you only watch this. And normally a rocket ship for new people that comes on, a rocket ship will pop up and it will take you to the quest list. After you've seen that, you will never see it again. Just let you know that, because a rocket ship is supposed to blast up, but never here. Normally also another thing that'll pop up and let you know, hey, we have the new Web 2. Did anybody see that one yet? Web 2.0 is here. So y'all seen that one too as well. Y'all will never see that again. Every time that something happens inside of the site, you guys will see it. So there's also going to be times where I can actually have it where certain people see the pop-ups too, where I can give certain so sometimes randomly, well, I'm gonna have it generated randomly, and some people would have something pop up on their screen, and it would say, claim your gift of whatever amount of money. So that's coming soon too, and that's going to be randomly generated. So just as you come in, so this is why y'all always want to be here, because you never know when that's going to pop up on your screen, you know, and it's going to be randomly generated, where you might be a person that wins money. All right. Instead of me just saying, all right, y'all got to do this to get this money. No, randomly, I'd rather just put it into a little system, let it generate, and then randomly people get money. All right. So just know that. So you'll be getting that. And that's not going to be a monthly thing. It will happen. We'll set it up randomly, where it will literally randomly do it. So you never know when it's going to happen. Just log in, and then one day it
Makes you look at your site all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Part of the game.
Yeah. And also, just let you guys know, these things are timed too. These things are timed. So you may not want to come on this. Then here, this is another thing, going back into the IAG TV, Andy, because people will be like, I don't want to join that, right? I have these things popped up to where they only pop up on certain windows. So if you're in, so you can be learning on the knowledge part, right? And have a prize waiting for you in the 20 business plan. Right? But you will miss out the plan, you will miss out the prize because you just didn't go to the business plan. Right? And you could be learning into the IAG TV part and have a prize inside of the hidden knowledge thing, you know. So also, I can also set it up to where it can happen in the middle of Zooms too. So when you're having it in the Zoom, it will happen in the middle of a Zoom. So literally, it will pop up on your screen and your screen only, you know. So it's multiple ways. It's something I worked on that the surprise pop-ups is going to be a thing. All right, now to the links. You guys can now go get affiliate links. My developer works fast on that. I didn't know he did this, but that, like, just like that. See, this is what money do. All right, you get what you pay for. Money does that. When you have money, people get to work. You know. About this is the reason I'm bringing that up is because people like to do free things. If this was free, if I was asking them to do it for free, I'd have probably never got it. So because the amount that I put down is done. So you guys can now go ahead and then get your own affiliate link now. Now here, as you see, these things are in red for a reason, because you know red means take action. All right. So these are the forms that you must fill out. Again, I think Tim, somebody is supposed to be handling the tax forms for all the countries, but whoever's figuring that out, that's cool. Leave it. Don't you don't need to do it tomorrow, because that's a lot of work for myself. When it's done, just let me know. We'll figure it out. So here's the two forms. You click these, and it takes you to the form. Here, join Slack group, which I'm probably gonna delete this because it's right here again. But this shows you how important it is to join that group, because that's where the updates and stuff is coming at. Because also, I'll probably be letting you guys know people who check your dashboard or something like that. Now, all of this is clickable right here. You see fast success. Right now, you don't have to go to the website hiddenmoneyv.com to do the beginning main quest. Now, most of it is already here. So now in your back office, you can literally knock out everything from the back office. Not everything, but majority of the stuff is right here. All right, go to bathroom.
The Slack group, I can't even speak. The Slack group button is not forwarding anything.
Okay, I gotta figure it out. I've been hearing a lot that the Slack group is not working, so I gotta figure out what's going on with Slack. That's not on my behalf. That's Slack. So I gotta.
It's not clickable. So okay.
Wait, well, right here is clickable. I don't think it's clickable. Let me see. Yeah. No, this is not. But people are having problems with Slack though. So you can just right here. You see what says join Slack? Just click that right here. So if this not working.
Yeah. I joined Slack, but how do I join the group or what you're talking about? I literally made an account now. Do I need to link up with you guys in Slack, or is that?
Hey, I got an email. I joined Slack long time ago, and I got an email from Seth, and then the template was put on top of my Slack account.
Yeah, you gotta go check your email. Because you're not here yet. Yep, you check your email.
Okay.
All right, so that right there, so everything is right here. Right here is the courses, put it in front of your face. Again, so you can here these two to knock these out to unlock your quest. Here is the community, you guys, this is you guys right here talking. And here, right here is if you have questions, everything is already here answered for you. All right. Can I hire Seth? You click the thing right here and it takes you right to a video to let you know if you can hire me or not. All right. So that's that right there. And then you got the brand new funky fresh home screen. Again, it's pretty cool. It explains everything what we do right here. Earn while you learn, get paid to teach. Fast online course. That's the first online course. That's an NFT. Growing students, perfect timing. What I mean by perfect timing? No perfect timing right now. 80% course completion rate. I believe that it should be 100%, but again, humans are humans. People are lazy. People just don't want to succeed in life. People will make excuses not to succeed. So I believe that we will have an 80% completion rate. Get closer to your goals right here. Boom, learn series and stuff like that. Learn about, just get ready for your goals. And that's about it. So it's pretty simple. I dumbed it down, brought it down, compact stuff. Sign up now. When you put that, brings this right here to you. Looks beautiful. Right there. All right. Hit the X button to get out of that. Right there. So if you can see the difference between how it was HMV 1.0 versus HMV 2.0. Yeah, I'm actually very proud of this right here. And right here, a lot of these things are just these photos and stuff like that are just pictures of the upcoming game and stuff like that. It's basically storytelling inside of the game that's coming out soon. Again, the information right here, we'll be start doing the weekly Zooms and stuff like that very soon. I just want to focus on developing this as much as possible where you guys can also go out here and promote this yourself, so I don't have to promote this for you guys and all that stuff like that. Once you guys are able to push this product and get the people into this thing and get you guys paid, everybody getting paid and stuff like that, and then I can just really focus on, because this is what me, Andy, and Tim talked about. We agreed upon while you guys are pushing this, building your team and stuff like that. I have a video. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see it, but never mind. It's a video coming out where I'm on the whiteboard that's in my office, and I'm showing how the compensation plan works. Okay. Again, another thing I want to add: resources. Ask instructors. So this will be a thing where people get to come and talk to the instructors personally. They get to come talk to you. So you click this, it's not up yet, but you click it, and then all the instructors pop up and you get to talk to them, right? Here's where you can see the other students. Right here, when you click this, guess where it takes you? Voila, takes you directly right here. Everything is there for you guys. It's literally impossible for you not to find nothing. All right, you can't. It's impossible for you to not be able to find anything. To turn in the quest, you click this right here, and it takes you right to Athena. All right, it takes you right to her. Boom, it takes you right to her. Right, we're gonna go back. I actually have to fix that because that's supposed to open up in a different window. Right here, if you can't get into the Slack, or again, it shows you how important Slack is. It's up there. The composition plan, again, it's supposed to go to a different window, is right here. So let's just say that you want to show somebody the composition plan. You can now show it through the website. It's all right here. It's all right here. And actually, I'm very proud of this composition plan too, by the way, Andy, because it's very easy to learn. It's very easy. It's simple. Boom, right here, you get an HMV bonus of $59.10 when you complete main quest. $62.90 for builder off, 100% commissions, $30 commissions, recurring, and then $69 if you do it this way. Only if you're doing it this way, right? Which I talk about that. This is the more efficient way if you want to make a lot of money. This is the more efficient way to do it. In this way right here is the recurring and commissions you get from these guys, and then the overrides you get. Pretty simple. Very, very simple. When these guys, you get overrides when these guys complete main quest. So So when you level 2 complete a main quest, you get $5.88. When you're level 3, you get $11.76. When you're level 4, you get $17.64. And when level 5 come finish their main quest, you get $59.10. Monthly recurring, you will get $20.97, which is why now, if you want these guys to come under you, right, and you get the builder all, they come under your builder all through your thing. This is just more cost efficient. I mean, not more cost efficient. It's more. It makes the most money, most efficient to making money. Then when these guys, so these would be right here. These would be like your level 1s basically, but they're still, you can still line them up as level 5s. I'm part of 5s. So here how it works. When these guys bring in people, like we go right here, scroll down to this one. When these guys bring in these guys right here, right, then you will get to $20 monthly recurring off of these guys on the first line. That makes sense. And if you set up your party of 5 where all 5 of them give you the $62.90, again, that's where you can do that. If everybody agree with that, then you will be making a lot of money. Just let you know that you'll make a lot of money, because it's just you're building so many affiliates under you, and then they're building so many affiliates under you. Now that there is the fastest way to $1 million with that strategy right there. With this strategy, that's why I say strategy 1, strategy 2. Now strategy 2, you can still make a lot of money, but you can still be a millionaire too off this as well. But this is more traditional network marketing right here. More traditional network marketing. Right? I got it, Eddie. Right here is basically explaining how from the down the 2 levels of Builderall and how it works right here. All right. So again, it's pretty simple. Literally, just follow the arrows and the swords. All right, swords, arrows. That's it. Follow swords and arrows. All right, it's pretty simple. And if you don't know how things work, just read right here. It explains. Main quest. How much you make with the main quest? When you finish the main quest, you make $27.20. When you finish all the side quests, you make $20.60. When you finish all the foreman quests, this is weekly. You can finish the foreman quest weekly. You make $21.50. You can do that weekly. And then with the bonuses, right? You can make $118.20. And this is off of one party. So let's just say right here, which we got to start talking about this. I actually got mad at myself yesterday because I got to start promoting this. The rankings. The rankings. You want to be a village sage. You want to be a village king. You want to be Okage, okay? You want to get to that point because I want to show you something. Now let's do the math of this right here. I just want to show you the potential of earnings. And this is before, mind you, this lets you know. This is not IEG TV teachers. This is not even included in that. Just let you know that. This is not including Web Talk. This is not including that 2%. This is not including none of that. Just let you know that. This is something different. All right, so let's do this math real quick. 20, 60, it's $47. Then you got $21.50, and then you have 118.20. So $187.05. Okay, that's off that right there, right? That's off of just you doing that right there, right? Now let's just say that you have a party of 100 of 5s, okay? Because I didn't add the overrides. I didn't do all the overrides though. It's more money into that. I didn't do all that part yet, right? So let's just do that. So you do times that by 100, which is 18,000, and you times that by 5, which is 93,750. All right. So
1 second. Does anybody know who Cynthia Irusa is?
Yeah, she's the first among my first party of 5.
Then that's all I need to know. Thank you.
So let's get back into the rankings. Let's get down here. Now, also, I'll give you a incentive for ranking up. Again, we are not the traditional multi-level marketing, network marketing. When you guys become I have to fix this again. Sheesh. All right, I have to fix that. So when you guys become apprentices, soldiers, or scouts, you guys get an extra $250. Pardon me, move y'all guys out of the way. They get an extra $250 on top of already what you're already making from Build a Raw and HMV. So when you guys reach each levels you guys go, this is the rewards you get. 500. By this time, we'll have NFTs coming in. By the time you guys will be able to get to like the warriors and the wizards and stuff like that, this is when NFTs come into play. This is where because the NFTs, I'm letting you know, the NFTs are actually worth more than money. Just let you know that. So think about that. Don't look, well, these guys get $2,700 and this person gets $25 in a one rare NFT. Trust me, you'll want the rare NFT because the rare NFT, you can sell it for whatever you want to. All right. And then 15,000 plus 3 rare NFTs. That can, who knows? You never know. Somebody might come and buy it for $1 million. One of the rare cards for $1 million. Think about it. You never know. NFTs, the way people are investing in these things, the amount of money people are putting in it, you never know what people buy your stuff for. You know, $20,000 in a digital land, which you don't have to buy. You don't have to buy real estate inside of the video game when it comes out. You get it. And then the mages get $25,000. All right. Again, the mages aren't really, I guess you can say the mages aren't really getting the best prizes, but they're getting money still. You know what I'm saying? They're still getting money. So, because to me personally, as an investor, I'm only thinking about it as an investor. I'm not thinking as a consumer or a producer. I'm thinking about an investor as a banker. I would rather have, to be honest with you, I wouldn't take any of the money. I would just give me the NFTs. I'll be fine with NFTs, and I'm just going to try to market and sell these things for as high as I can get them sold for. But I'll take the money too, definitely. But I'll just let you know, mainly I would just be going for the NFTs because I know what NFTs is and how and where it's going. Okay, especially when it comes to art. By the way, if you're new here and don't know why it looks like this, because of NFT, again, do your passion work and go look up what NFT is. This all right here is nothing but smoke and mirrors. All this is smoke and mirrors. I have to make it look like this to make it artistic, to make it become an NFT. The reason why, because it had to look like a video game, artistic thing for people to actually want to purchase these things. So you guys are able to sell these non-fungible tokens. All right, because people are purchasing art and everything like that. Again, and plus the art actually does things, but and that's what that's for. Okay, so let's go into that. Let's go back here. Wait, crap. Oh crap, I messed up. Give me a second, guys. Let's go back to resources. The presentation is right here as well. You click that, you click business support, and it takes you here. Everything is here. Everything. Crap, I really have to fix those. All right, yeah. So everything is here. You no longer have to ask. So Terry, you no longer have to ask, right? Where can you find things? Everything is inside of the dojo. All right, so everything's inside of the school. Go to make sure y'all want to make sure y'all favorite this, as Andy said. Make sure y'all favorite this website. Yeah, I'm actually working on that too. That's actually being developed as we speak too. By the way, the mobile app is being developed as we speak. The duplicate accounts from what? From what, Emily? What are you talking about?
Sorry, I was just trying to explain to a prospect everything step by step, so that they don't have to keep asking the same question all over and over again. Because if I was to ask to watch all the videos from the beginning, it will take longer for them to take action.
Yeah,
so
100%.
So I tried to show this is what you do. So when I put in my name, it said I exist. So I put in 3 of my names, which I hardly use. Now I see I appear so many times, especially in the locals. I have like 4 accounts right now. So how do I get rid of the one that I don't want to keep? So I just keep the one that I had already. There's a level I've reached I think I should have been 62%, but I can't advance because it keeps taking me to the new ones now. Every time I go, now I'm lost with all the new emails. As I show examples, now I have many new emails. As I'm showing examples, this is how you create a new email. And well,
But
so
yeah,
there's so many me's there.
So here's the thing, okay? So let me teach you how to teach these people, all right? Because I'm basically done this presentation thing. I just wanted to let you guys, I was so excited to show you guys this. So let me just show you how you teach these people when it comes to this, all right? You don't want to make accounts over and over again. Have them make the account, all right? From now on, have them make the account. Because then, now they're taking action now. Now you're walking them through it. You understand what I'm saying? I think, Emily, you're in my team. You're in my party of 5, right?
Yeah.
In my party of 5? All right, so yeah, so you're my team. So now, yeah, there you go. Boom. So I actually I have to help you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna send you to go to your upline and talk to your upline. No, I gotta help you. So these are things you definitely want to make sure you come to me and talk about. Anybody that's in my team, I think Terry, you're my team. Andy, you are my team. Whoever's under me, make sure I'm going to soon be holding my own Zooms and stuff like that. Everybody can come to them as well, but I'm gonna be holding my own Zooms. Mine won't be live, Andy. You know, because I'm gonna be dropping like gems on marketing and stuff like that, all that type of stuff like that. And I don't want to be giving all this information, the juicy information. I think these people on live should definitely start taking action. It's either that or, you know, eventually IAG and HMV would just be talked about on Web Talk like a myth, as in like we just talking about how good we're doing and all that stuff like that. People, you know, won't see the lives and stuff like that. You know, the people just got to see our lives. You understand what I'm saying? They see our lives, they see the better in our lives versus the lives. Because now I think as a month or two, let's do it for one more month. Let's do it for one more month. Let's give them 2 months to sit there and sit there under the bushes and watch. Just give them under the bushes and watch and let them see if we're going to fail or not, which that's stupid. If people are even thinking that still. I can see if it was the beginning, people can think that, but we're way past that. And as you can see, we're progressing and fast and super fast. So back to you, Emily. What you want to do now with those emails, with those accounts, what you want to do is if you can change the name of these and just give them to the people. Or
so I can give it to someone and put a name of someone else that is like under me direct. It will make sense.
Yeah.
But they now have to go and look at it correctly so that they can teach someone.
Yeah. And that's and you want to make sure when y'all want to make sure y'all start setting up times and dates and stuff like that for when people start coming on to these calls. Like what Andy said, 9 o'clock, we here, you know, and y'all should do that for your own team. You know, just don't wait for us to be pulling live and stuff like that. Start going Zooms yourselves and stuff like that, you know, and have your teams on them and stuff like that. And just like you got Doris here and you have your other, what's the other young lady name or?
Irusa, Cynthia.
Okay, Cynthia. So like you got Cynthia and Doris here. So you had a good start. Right? And now you guys will be able to host your own Zooms and stuff like that. And again, if you're building in your country, so this is the good thing about what we're doing right here at HMV IAG, because if you're building in your own country and stuff like that, when y'all host your Zooms, y'all can speak in your language. At that time, you know, saying I won't be in there, I won't know what the hell's going on in there. So I'm gonna stay with my place over here, you know. But y'all can speak in your language and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. That's a really good thing if you build in your own country. Again, like I said, you like somebody said, I think it was Gilbert that said it, that you build locally first, you know, and you be able, it's more impactful when you speak in your own language.
Well, and another thing that will work very well with this is you can do this in your own language, but when you get to a point where maybe you don't have all the answers, you can message one of us. And we can be on it and you can do whatever you want. But if you have a question and you want to ask us in English, you can ask that question right away and then turn around and use your language. Yeah. There is not, and see, people have kind of messed that up, I think, a little bit in Web Talk, is they think that they have to do this in English. You don't. Do it in your language. You know, that's the thing. Like when people are promoting Web Talk, they're doing it in English, but they're clearly, that's their second language. Well, who's going to want, I mean, some people are going to watch that and get information out of it, but you're trying to build your country. So use your language and then ask us, ask us questions. That's fine. Once again, Kero Mahui. Does
Yeah.
anybody know who that is?
Carol is she's
Okay.
okay. She's supposed to be in the second line now.
Okay.
So yeah,
After
so your
Cynthia.
whole team is see your party. See, this is what everybody should be doing. So like Andy, because Andy, you're my level 1, like Emily, people that's in my level 1s, like Rosemary, everybody. So you guys are like the captains of my thing, you know what I'm saying? So like when I will mainly come, and I will come to anybody's Zoom, just let you know that. But I will come more to my level 1s first, because you guys are supposed to be the ones that's getting, y'all supposed to get it first. Speaking of that, oh yeah, me and my wife have thought of something very well. We thought it's now, okay. Now, can HMV fail? Hell no. Can IEG fail? Hell no. Can you fail? Hell yes. Let me.
Yeah, you goddamn right. Yeah. Let the whole world fail.
Yeah, let me listen. But hold on, Tim. And good morning, by the way, brother. What's going on? Good to see you. Hey,
No, good evening over here. I screwed up on the times, man. I'm in some other space somewhere. I apologize for being so stinking late.
No problem. Listen, no, I really want to show this though. This is very important. What Tim and Andy have been doing is very important. Listen to them. Me and my wife had just picked this up yesterday. I didn't see this for the last 30 something days. I have not seen it, so this is dangerous. All right, this is a dangerous thing. The fact that I did not pick this up. Okay. Now pay attention to what I'm saying. Your level 1 and 2 is the most important. Understand that. Everyone else is important. But if you want to make money with IEG and HMV, your level 1 and your level 2 is very important. Here's why. You get a bonus off of your level 1s. Your level 1s also brings you 6290 within Builderall. Builderall has 2 levels, which is level 1 and level 2 that they go. They don't go further than that. So if you bring in, I'm going to speak in our young generation terms. If you bring in someone that's trash, but meaning that they're no good, they're no good as in a level 1 and a level 2. They're not motivated. They're not good with people. They're just bad at everything. If you put them as your level 1 or your level 2, your party is going to be terrible. All right.
SOL.
Your party is going to be terrible. I thought about that last night when I did it on the board. I said, wait a minute. So this is not like pyramid. This is not a pyramid scheme at all. If the level 1 and the level 2, well, and if the leader's trash, by the way, the leader trash, then yeah, it's all. If the leader's trash, is all over. It's the whole. If y'all played an RPG game and y'all went into a dungeon and fought a big ass dragon and stuff like that, if the leader's trash, it's over for everybody. Everyone's dying. All right. So game over. Start over start over. Right. So if the leader's trash, everything is over. But if the level 1 and level 2 is bad, I'm letting you know. And this is for the future, because right now we're at the beginning. Everybody is basically tied to me, right? But as we get bigger, so let's say Doris, we got Doris. Emily, what is she to you? Which level was that?
Oh, last week we agreed with teacher Andy about Doris' case. So she's gonna work hand in hand with teacher Andy.
Okay.
Yep.
So whenever y'all figure out what level she will be, let's just say she's level 3. Let's say she's your level 3, right?
Well, here's the thing. I think that was said, Tim, because we didn't know that Emily had gotten her connection to Seth.
Correct.
So we need to change that up now, Emily, because you are connected to Seth. So therefore, the people that you want to get into your party or sign up or whatever, that's going to help Seth. So Tim, I think that now that she is connected to Seth, we can change that kind of that line, right?
Yeah. Can we stop the screen for a minute? Because you see, Thank you. Teacher Seth.
Mhm.
You see, this is the beauty of doing the lives, and I agree with you, Teacher Seth. We will stop the lives because this is too valuable now.
Yeah.
People on the outside, they want to come in. They're gonna be coming in and ready to join and be a part of this, and they're gonna fly with IEG and HMV.
Yeah.
Now, with Emily, you know, behind the scenes, she had a situation with her Builderall account. Nobody knows about it except me. Teacher Andy knows as well. We give the solutions. I talk to her. She agrees on something else.
Yeah.
We're building countries here, support,
Yeah.
getting money to all of you so we can grow something. So if you don't think money is something that you need, get the hell out.
Mhm.
Okay? Just get out. Now, with Emily, we just got the good news. Teacher Andy just brought it up there. This is the beauty of who Teacher Andy is. He can recall many things just like I can. It's just we're at another level right now. And we're not playing a game. You got into Builderall with Teacher Seth. You figured it out. Thank you. Because there's always a solution. I just gave you another solution to say, you know what? Whoever you bring in, if you can't get a Builderall with Teacher Seth, then this is what we're going to do. Because if you're not connected to Teacher Seth, well, here's another one equal in the world, Teacher Andy, who's going to guide you. We're going to guide Teacher Seth. We're going to take care of Teacher Seth. We're going to take care of Teacher Andy. We're going to take care of Kenya. We're going to take care of the world. Just success now. Done. Something happened. You got connected. Everybody that you are communicating with what Teacher Andy just said, you put them where you want with your Builderall. Okay? You do that, Emily. And you were doing something so beautiful the other day, and this is what I want to mention. Teacher Andy knows where I'm going. You were giving people to line up with Teacher Andy. Do you know how that empowers me even more to quail on to say, hey, you know what, Teacher Tim, to have your energy at your age is blah, blah, blah. Because you know what humanity's doing? They're coming together. And you showed that, Emily. It didn't matter about you. You knew that we were going to take care of you and everybody that was going to pile in with Teacher Andy or wherever we placed them. It wasn't about web talk.
Mhm.
Yeah, the reason why I wanted that done is because you see, yeah, the first level I saw it wasn't complete, and there's no need of me starting the second leg when there was here up and down. So we agreed on that, and then now it's okay. We proceed as we have now agreed.
Yeah. And I just
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
say- yeah.
And-
Oh yeah, I just want to make that straight as we're in this beta in the beginning. For all you people are saying, oh yeah, Teacher Tim, you don't know what you're talking about. You shouldn't place them here. Oh no, I have them over in Web Talk and they're connected to me and my. This has nothing to do with Web Talk right now. And
Yes,
thank
please.
you, Martin. Thank you, Martin, for that beautiful post in Web Talk with this live. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right now, the world needs something, and HMV and IEG are creating it. We've always been doing it. So we are never going to fail. Never.
And I think that what people need to hear is exactly this. Understand, we worked very hard to build Web Talk. We worked very hard to create a massive base, something that we have said over and over and over again. The reason that we're doing what we're doing here is because we're on that same level. This is like if we got to talk to RJ at the very beginning and sign up under RJ and then say, we're going to do this, 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 and this, and this. That's what we're doing right now with Hidden Money Village. We have the CEO. We have the creator who sits here and talks to us. And we figure it out what is best going to support him, which is going to support IEG, which is going to support every teacher, which is ever going to support every country. This is how we have to think. We have constantly said it. You do you. do what you are amazing at, and we're going to build this. I'll say it 100 more times. I've already said this. I'll say it 100 more times. You do you, what you are very good at. We're going to build this so that we can make as many success stories as freaking possible.
100%.
That is
Exactly.
the goal. That has always been the goal. So there are people who go, you know what? I get it. I get what you guys are doing. Why? Because they've watched it, they've listened, they understand. There's people outside that go, oh, you guys are just trying to do this, this, and this. Yeah, to you, but you don't know what we're doing. So that is why when Emily, when you had a link that wasn't helping out Seth, we said, okay, let's get these people where they can help Seth. One person can't help Seth. Okay, great. You bring those people in, we'll help, and you're going to get something from that. Guaranteed you're going to get something from that. But now that we know that you're connected, we got that, we switch it up. You're doing the work, and I love it. And you know, we're going to support you, and we are going to help you be successful. And everybody else that's listening, it is going to be a success story for all of you. Do not think that just because I have a party of 5 that I'm stopping and just thrilled with my party of 5 and that's all I'm going to do. That's crazy. I'm going to be over here on all of other people's level 1s, just like Tim is, just like I've been and Tim have been for years, explaining the simplest of things of Web Talk. If you don't think that I'm going to continue doing that and explaining the simplest things of His Money Village, then you don't understand what I want to do. This is my company. This is my job. I've always looked at it like that. And I want to make every employee very, very happy. How do I do that? I'm going to help everybody. That's just what I want to do. I want to help everybody. And look, some people right now don't have anybody underneath them. Are they screaming about it? Are they upset about it? No, because they listened. And somebody, I don't know, maybe the creator of Hidden Money Village said, hey guys, I'm about ready to bring in a bunch of people. Guess where they're going to go? Under you. Well, who's going to help? All of us. Okay, so understand that, guys, that we are working to create something that is so big. It's so big, but it has to be built correctly. So Emily, thank you so much, because you said, okay, I get it. I understand that we have to support this guy first. And now you're connected to him. So you build how you want to build. And if that means you want to do 1, 2, 3 and work with them and get that going and wait for the next few people that they talk to add to your party of 5, great. You're still building those levels. You're still creating them. They're still generating some revenue, or you do it flatline. That's up to you. And you teach those 3 or 2 or 3 and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to teach you on my flatline. And then you guys are going to go out and we're going to start putting people underneath of us. And then we're going to all work together in our own language, in our own country, and we're going to build. But then what's going to happen? Seth's going to get some people. And if he does what he says he's going to do, which I'm pretty sure he is.
Absolutely. One thing that's in my words.
Guess what's going to happen? Your 3 or 4 people that you one-lined, they're going to start getting people. And then all of a sudden, people are going to get placed in there. And you're going to get to explain to them and teach them. It's just going to grow. That's all this is going to do. See, here's the thing. Once again, you have to understand this, guys. I'm doing something with Daisy. They're super, super excited because they have 80,000 people. They say, oh, we are at the ground level, 80,000 people. Just think what's going to happen next. We're at what, like 30 or 40 people? Think what's going to happen next. They have to go with us. They have to do something with us. Only us. There's nobody else. There's not somebody else that's going to come in and be like, oh, guess what? I already did all this. No, you didn't. The only way you're going to come in is through us. And that's what everybody has to understand, that this is going to go, and all of us are just going to get all, it's just going to filter in. We're going to help everybody. And this is what this is. It's going to be teamwork, because what we have to do is make sure this base can teach this base. And this base can go and teach their base. And like I was saying to Seth yesterday, if businesses would listen and say, okay, I can't pay you, employee, your salary, but I could pay you $135 for a month or two. Great. Put 5 of them together, get them to work. What's going to happen? They're going to generate revenue. It's going to go to that boss. That boss is going to go to his next group of 5, and he's going to add people. We have to explain things to them, because the boss probably doesn't want to be part of it. He wants to make the money, but he doesn't want to be involved with all the team building and all that stuff, because he's the boss. That's where we come in. You take this group of 5 and you show them, and you help them. And what's going to happen? Those people are slowly going to filter into your levels as well. It's it's such a
And can I say
huge
one thing,
deal.
Andy?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so and Grant, I got you in 1 second, Grant. So it's 2 things. One, how HMV is set up, I have made this thing baby proof. I mean, babies can come and do this shit. I'm dead ass. Like, babies can come and do this shit. If you're confused still, go to the back office, scroll all the way down. The video's right there to watch. Go watch 20 Business Plan. If you have not watched that, you're bugging. All right. In New York, that's my second home. What that means is you're tripping. If that, you just know that you're just not there right now. That's not something that you want to pass up on, you guys. Go watch that so you can understand what it is you will be learning. That's why I created it first. That's why I put that out first. This is what I'm going to be showing you guys. You know, and then you get that other stuff. But I want to say this again, going back, Emily, I'm very proud of you. You have all your people here. That's good. This is how it's supposed to be, right? I'm very proud of you. So I want to say this to you, Emily. You want to make sure, like, right, how Teacher Tim, and I'm very proud of Teacher Tim and Andy too as well, because how they set it up is not, see, it's not Teacher Tim and Teacher Andy under me, it's Teacher Andy and Teacher Tim, right? Because Teacher Tim is under Andy. You understand what I'm saying? So that means, remember I just said, if your level 1 and 2 is trash, then you ain't going nowhere. That boat ain't moving, you know, right? Because you are the captain of the boat. And then your level 2 and 1, right? Those are the people that's like the engine of the boat, right? Now I have Andy and Tim as my level 1 and 2. That's some strong ass engines right there. You get what I'm saying? So I want y'all to model y'all parties off of that right there. When you got powerhouses like that, you know, if they're not really there, then you want to throw their ass to like number 5 or 4, you know, where then they got to do too much. You know what I'm saying? We just play somebody under them, you know. But your level 1 and 2 is where the money is going to be generated at, because they is what keep things moving. Here's why. Understand this. You benefit off of every level 1 that your level 1 creates. You understand that? And each of that level 1's level 2, you benefit off of that level 2. So every time that Andy brings in another Tim, and that level 2 is a rock star, you got to think about how much revenue I alone is bringing because of Andy. If he bring in 20 Tims, and then Tim go bring in 20 more Tims, right? It's nonstop. It's nonstop money coming in. You understand what I'm saying? That's nonstop money. So you want to make sure that you structure your team like that, whereas you have powerhouses as your 1 and 2, because that's, even if you do absolutely nothing, like literally do absolutely nothing, like do nothing. I'm talking about like literally just lay on the middle of the floor in your house and just lay there for a week, right? And people just slide food to you that whole week, right? And you just eat and sleep. Because of your level 1 and 2s, you will be making crazy amount of money. Because you got to think about it. Not only will, and especially if you're a teacher too, because then you could definitely lay in the middle of the house on the ground and get food passed to you. Because as they're building the TV, as in people come in, which is you got to think about it. If like you said, you got somebody that's bringing 80, that can bring 80,000 people. So that's 80,000 already. I have Garrett, which is going to bring in 300,000. And I don't know how much the corporate guy, I'm waiting for him to see if he's going to come at 4 o'clock. Hope he ain't flake on me, but whatever. If he did, which is good, that means we got more time. But I'm going to say this, but who knows how many he's going to bring in? How many he's going to bring in his corporation? Right? But let's just say that that's already 80,000. So that's 380,000 from Garrett and the guy you was talking about, Andy. And then you got the corporate guy, right? His name is Ernest, by the way. So stop calling him Ernest, corporate guy. Ernest. So when Ernest bringing his people, which is not a lot, but it's still people, right? Those are all of the IAG teachers are going to benefit off of all those people. Think about that. So, I just want y'all guys to know, just make sure that you're trying your best to grasp the concept of this. And if you ever didn't, I can actually just sum this up. Easy. Promote us like you promote Web Talk. Because just like what Andy said, we started off as just an idea of what we could do. Now we have turned into a whole different, we are a stronghold of a platform of ourselves. So we're up in there with Web Talk. Just know that. Now we was on Web Talk, like, oh, we're pushing Web Talk and stuff like that. Now we have to push ourselves. Now we are our own entity now. Now we are our own thing. You guys understand that? Now Web Talk is a mechanism, it's a place that we market at now. It went from, hey, Web Talk is a way we can make money, to Web Talk is a way we can make money, but we use this thing right here to market the businesses that we have, which uses what Web Talk is.
That's exactly, I'm interrupting just for a second. That is exactly what we've been saying.
Yeah.
Web Talk is going to take its time doing what it needs to do. But we said, whatever Web Talk gives us, we will use it to our advantage. Mm-hmm. We will do everything we can to use Web Talk to its full potential, that people still complain that it's not very good. Oh, it's not very easy to use. Well, if it's not very easy to use, you haven't used it long enough. It's very simple to use. But what we did was we created something that provided value, because someone came in and said, look at this group of people of 75 countries. I can show my product to 75 countries and not pay a dime for advertising. Mm-hmm. So what can he do? He can spend that money of advertising for the product, which is very interesting, because what did we say, Tim? You give the product for free because you know how much it's going to pay you afterwards.
And what did I do?
If you look at the product that's being shown to us, have you paid for it? No. The person who has the product is telling us, talk about it, explain it, use it, and then that's how you get paid. We said that with Web Talk. Use Web Talk to generate the activity, to generate the conversations, to generate the connections, because it's going to grow and IG is going to grow, and we are going to bring companies that are going to help us. How did we do that? By working through it, building, building, building. And then all of a sudden someone comes in and goes, if I take all these people and show them my product, and like you just said, promote it like you promoted WebTalk, now I make money and I gave the product for free. So to all the people that are sitting in WebTalk going, I don't think it works. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. And it's about to be shown to every single one of you how well WebTalk works. Because WebTalk is going to attract people like Seth more and more and more. And guess what? I'll say it again. I want to be the #1 group, the #1 platform in WebTalk? Oh yeah. And now we have a partnership with someone that is going to make sure that that happens. It's unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable what a month has done for IEG and for all of you teachers, because of one person coming in and going, I get what you guys are doing. That's exciting.
Andy, one thing, 1 second. Do y'all want to know why WebTalk won't fail? Here's the reason why. Because of you guys.
Yep.
Here's another reason why. For people that's watching the WebTalk, I'm trying to understand why WebTalk won't fail. IEG HMV is literally, we're literally building a Titan within WebTalk. We're literally building a Titan. I want you to understand, because I don't think people understand what the hell is going on in here. I think people are still stuck in the Matrix or something like that, or stuck in Wonderland or Alice in Wonderland somewhere. Some Wonderland they're stuck at, all right? A Wonderland they're at. It doesn't matter where they're at, right? They need to click their damn heels and go home with the lady off of Wizard Eyes, whatever her damn name is. I forgot her name. But they need to come back home. Here's why. Think about this. I have created the #1 and the only NFT online marketplace that is growing tremendously and is around the world because of you guys. Now, you got to give yourself credit on this because of you guys. So if you don't understand where WebTalk is going, pay attention to what I'm saying to you guys. Because of you guys, HMV is now global because of IAG, right? And you guys, because you are the global people. The bigger we get, the bigger the success stories we have, the bigger that HMV becomes. That's a story that news media will pick up, right? We can blow up first before WebTalk will. And just because the story of HMV and IAG exploding, guess what trickles down? Guess who that goes to? WebTalk. Because trust me, I'm letting you know, BuzzFeed and everybody gonna pick us up soon. I already know for a fact that what we got, BuzzFeed and all the copy, all the press releases on stuff like that, all those guys will pick us up. They will pick us up very fast because of you guys. You guys get us out there. Trust me, those blogs and all that stuff like that, those guys are coming, right? And when those guys come, if you don't think that WebTalk won't explode because of the story, just what Andy said, you guys was doing, I was on here talking about WebTalk, promoting the WebTalk and stuff like that, right? And then one guy came here, said, I see what you guys are doing, and I can help you guys and make sure that you guys succeed. And we built a fucking Titan out of that. So when they hear that story, what do you think businesses and corporations are going to say? Well, this guy went over there and built a $1 billion business, and with this platform, what the hell is this platform? Who the hell, what is this platform about? If this guy went over there and built a $1 billion platform within months, by the way, just let you know that. Within months, because this can happen within months. So you think that Facebook and them not going to get curious? You think that other corporations are not going to get curious? Hold up. So how the hell did this guy get all these damn people to join his platform and blow it up like that? That means so corporations. Now I'm speaking now. This is not just Seth talking to you guys. You know, the neighborhood friendly Seth guys. This is the investor talking to you guys. An investor, a person that invests in things. I own a lot of investments. A person that invests in things. This is how we think. Wait, if you did it over there, trust me, investing world is monkey see, monkey do too. It's a monkey see, monkey do world. Wait, you did that. That man did that over there. That means there's people that we aren't getting. And that guy over there is one big ass fish in a pond by him goddamn self. We need to come into that field. And we're going to try to get as many of those people as possible. But they're going to try to do it in their industry because guess what? Web Talk doesn't have other industries in there yet. So these guys are going to be what? Big ass fish by themselves on Web Talk. Which is also the reason why I wanted to help you guys create your businesses first before those guys come in. Just let you know that. So y'all guys, because when they come in, if you got a real estate business and you build a real estate business and then the real estate conglomerates come in and you know the moguls come in, guess what? When they rise in, guess who blast off too? Because you already been building your brand here. So when the big real estate guys come in, now when they come in and charge their stupid ass prices, $3,000, $5,000, $8,000, right? They gonna be like, well, Emily, well, shit, you only charge $200, $300 for it right here. This guy over charged $8,000. I can't afford that. I'm going with you. You know, and you've been talking about this for a long ass time. And this guy coming over here, yeah, we know he's a big name, but we also know that your name too because you've been on Web Talk for this while. Just let you know that. How we think as investors, we go do what works. And if we see it works with somebody else, trust me, it'll work with us too. You know, and if we don't know that it don't work, if we don't know it won't work, if we don't know that it won't work, or if it don't work, trust me, we go hire a bunch of army of people to put that shit together for us. Like, all right, make sure that get done. All right, I don't know what he did, but figure out what he did. All right, go ahead, go join HMV, whatever the hell they are, whatever those guys are called. Go join them. All right, go make a lot of money and bring back whatever the hell they learned. That's how they're gonna copy us in the first place. I already know. I'm already ready for it. That's exactly how they're gonna copy us. Somebody's gonna come in from corporations, corporations and stuff. And I'm like, hey, oh, so this is they over there building it's a network marketing company. And that's how they got huge. Because do y'all not know that the number one marketing strategy is word of mouth? That's the number one marketing strategy. Word of mouth. It's number one. It's been number one for 90-something years. For 90-something years. Been number one, never been beaten yet. Technology have not beaten people yet when it comes to marketing. So if the only thing that technology hasn't defeated yet when it comes to humans, because trust me, they're doing all the types of things. They're building houses now. Now robots is building houses. Robots are flipping burgers. Robots are dipping fries. Robots are doing all types of shit now, right? But they haven't beat the word of mouth yet. Because trust me, not everybody is on the internet, on the social medias. But you can invite somebody as a human being, come invite somebody that's not on the social medias into a social media that's not about the foolishness. Well, some of it is. But the point, when they come over here with IEG, we're not about the foolishness. So you got to think about that. Think about that. You guys have more power than you think you do. And this is to the people on Web Talk. Go ahead, I'm done. I just want to say that.
Well, and just to add on to that, when a big corporation goes, oh my God, look at what they're doing. What are they going to do? They're going to ask us to promote them.
Yep.
They're going to ask us to do their program. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Not one of us are so prideful and so dictatorship that if Chris said, hey, this company came to me and they want us to do X, Y, Z, and it's going to make us this much money, they're going to pay us to do this. Do you think we're going to be like, no, Chris, you're part of HMV, so you cannot do anything?
I'll let everybody know.
No way. We're going to say, Chris, you go figure it out. Come back and tell us, because I want to ride some more coattails. Because I love doing that. And that's what's going to happen. We've already said, look, we haven't even talked about GeoAg yet.
Yeah, that's another thing.
We haven't even discussed it yet. Because what that's going to do, Tim already knows what we've said, what we've talked about in the behind the scenes. I haven't even mentioned what value that's bringing. Why? Because it's unnecessary right now. We have something that we are working on, which is our company, which is our business, which is our partnership. And here's another thing. Seth, what's the contract that we all signed together?
Haven't been one yet. No one yet.
Nope. There's no contract that says HMV has to do this for IEG. Or IEG has to do this for HMV. There is not a contract signed. You know what it was? It was a conversation. And a conversation that said, look, I'm going to bring something to this that is going to blow your mind. And guess what? I'm okay listening to it. Tell me about it. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you're going to do. Show me. I don't need a contract for that.
Yeah.
What you guys just saw today, a month ago, he said, look, this is what I would like to do. Blah, 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 blah. And I said, this is what I would like to do. Blah, 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 blah. And Tim said, this is what I would like to do. Blah, 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 blah. And 3 days later, it started being built. See, that's how powerful this partnership is. Because other companies are going to come in and Seth is going to say, I got my lawyers for that. You're going to do for us, big corporations. You're going to do for us, big groups of people. That's massive, guys. That is absolutely massive. And we keep saying it. We keep saying it. You watch what happens. And all of you web talkers that are listening right now that have sat here for the last 2 hours listening, oh, I know who you are. I know one person that listens to every bit of it. His name's Martin. I know he listens to it. Because that guy, whether you see his face or you don't, I know what he's doing. I know what's going on with him. And it's people like him that I know are listening. And it's people like, you know, the other ones. You're listening too. I know you are. And I'll say it again to you, those of you who are listening. Just because you don't like me, just because you don't like Teacher Tim and how we did things, don't mess that up for all of your people that you have, that you brought in with this vision of helping them make money. Don't mess that up for them. Let them be part of something massive. If you don't think it's good enough for you, if you don't think it's going to work, if you didn't just hear that if I have a skill that I can teach people, I'm going to make 2% just in that. We have a comp plan that is ridiculous. And if you can't understand that, great, don't. If you can understand 2% of something, and you just heard Seth say $1 million, come on, dude. That's the minimum. 1 million people are going to use it. 700,000 people, give or take, are active in Web Talk. All of you active members, what you could do with this program for yourself, for Web Talk, and for every single person that you are getting into Web Talk, what you can do for them is out of this world. And it's not tricks. It's not scams. It's reality.
Andy, can I say one thing? Just
Yep.
I'm going back and talk. I'm talking to Prince right now. I want to say this. Just as y'all promote that, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been holding this in for a while. But just as y'all be promoting that bullshit on Web Talk, y'all should promote us as well. You know what I'm saying? This is where the money will come from. All right. Not all of you do it. Not all of you do it. Some of you know who you are. Y'all promote that stuff that ain't making you no damn money. No one's clicking the link. No one cares about what you're posting up and stuff like that. I'll be just looking at the stuff y'all be posting. I'll just be like, why are you doing that? Like, not why are you posting it, but why are you even a part of that company? Some of the companies y'all are part of is straight boo-boo, like straight boo-boo. Straight boo-boo. And I know of some of these companies. And I just be like, why y'all doing that? And I understand. I get it. I get it. You know, you trying to make some money, right? You trying to make some money. Well, that's what we're trying to get y'all. We're trying to get y'all that. You know, we're trying to get that. And as you see, Teacher Andy and Tim, I heard Elas. He got his money from Builderall. Emily, if you send people your link, then you should definitely have people in your Builderall your dashboard. You should go check that out. You probably got paid on there, right? So, well, why? My question. I don't do things that, like, if y'all notice something, you don't see me posting up anything like no other companies or nothing like that. I stopped making videos about Web Talk. If y'all noticed that. If I'm posting up something, I'm posting about us. Because I know where the money's at. I saw Web Talk. I said, okay, the money is here because the money is here. And guess who the money is? Y'all. Y'all the money. I obtained the money already. So I no longer need to make things about that anymore. I got to promote my own shit now. Where the big money and the fast money is going to come in until Web Talk get the things, you know, that they talking about doing. And when they do it, then that's when I'll go say, come on, you guys can make money over here as well. But then I'm going to show you how to use this part, which I remember I said I joined the live. Now I got some things to implement into what we're doing. So when they bring them features in, now I'll make videos on YouTube like, hey, you guys, let's talk about my platform, you know, my partnership, and how you can now use this right here and also make money over here with this new idea that these Web Talk guys have done. Now it's no longer me pushing Web Talk because we got to push ourselves first because it doesn't make any sense. That's like owning a business and go working at McDonald's. And then you outside like, yeah, you should go get a burger at McDonald's while you own your own burger joint, but you talking about going to get burgers at McDonald's though. Like, yeah, you should go get burgers at McDonald's. They got good burgers over there. But like, don't you own a burger shop? But yeah, nah, big McDonald's over there, they got good burgers. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So at the end of the day, and just let you guys know, it's multiple streams of income here. So if that's excuse, well, I'm trying to weigh my options and stuff like that. If it's not working, then it doesn't work. It's not working. You get what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing. If you're promoting in Web Talk about your business and you're telling people that you can put in $300 and make $30,000 next week, if you could do that, then why the hell are you promoting it? Because what I would do is I would take my 300 and I would put it in and I would make 30,000. And then I'd take that 30,000 and put that in and make whatever I made. And I really didn't need to tell anybody. So what you're promoting doesn't work. It doesn't work because if it worked, you wouldn't be here promoting it because you would be on your yacht somewhere floating around the world, just taking whatever you made and just multiplying it by massive amounts. I know it doesn't work. You know why I know it doesn't work? Because when I ask you what Bitcoin is, you can't explain it. And there are people that I have conversations with. And Tim, I show Tim all the time. Why? Because I think it's funny, first of all. And second of all, I want to show you that your product, you don't even have a clue about it. Guess what our product is? Learn something, get paid. Teach someone else how to learn something and get paid. And then if you have something that you really think is cool, that you want to teach people, go on a channel, teach them, and get paid. There's no explanation easier than that because someone's going to ask you, hey guys, how does Hidden Money Village work? Well, Hidden Money Village is a company. This company is teaching you how to create websites and do things and promote your business and promote a brand. Do you like promoting your business and promoting your brand? Yeah. Have you paid other people to do it? Well, yeah, I do a lot of advertising. Well, screw the advertising. Come over here, do this. We're going to teach you and you're going to get paid. And that's the explanation. And if you like to teach people stuff, who cares what it is? Maybe someone doesn't know how to change a flat tire. Well, maybe you could make a channel about that. How to do things with your little car. Great. Now you're part of the IEG teachers group, which isn't that big right now. But guess what? There's 2 million people that are paying $15 a month to talk to you or to pay you. Teach somebody how to do something, get paid. End of story. That's how you do it. I don't think it's much simpler than that, Seth. I mean, I don't think it's even much more difficult than that.
No,
Teach people how to do something and get paid.
Yeah, I'd be confused.
It's so. Hey, Jesus, I'm sorry, man. Teacher Andy, it's so awesome to get him, see him fired up. And let me just show something in Web Talk, because again, if you go to the history of Web Talk, you're going to see something that's being built. And look at this, dude. This is Martin right here. Introduce someone special. There he is, Martin, tagging the CEO of Web Talk for shits and giggles. All right. After hearing the disappointing updates from RJ yesterday, I wonder what that was about. Thank God IEG and HMV are building what people need today. All right, now, beautiful title in YouTube here says Party of 5 Quest Completion. If anybody reads a title of a YouTube video in Web Talk, you're going to get some hints about what we're actually creating. If you can read it, well, let me just scroll down a little bit here to the comments, the emojis. All right. Okay, here's a guy by the name of Jackie who just likes to repeat everything in every single post because that's exactly what he wants you to do over in his posts. Just repeat everything like he does. So this guy is just some type of artificial intelligence human being, okay? All right, so let me go to the next one. Muhammad Ikram gave it, okay. That's a beautiful one from a business owner at Haji Muhammad Ikram. It was wonderful. Okay. That's a beautiful comment there, Muhammad. Thank you for that. All right. Here's a wow. And lead teacher said he was impressed with the wows with an extra W the other day and was laughing and we were giggling. Well, why the hell would I remember that from something Teacher Seth is sharing about helping the whole world? Because what Teacher Seth is actually saying, if you listen to it, it's actually pretty funny. Because he talks about something in a live that I listened to for 3 hours that I missed. And he said something about Airtable saying bananas. After 1,000 people, it's going to be bananas. And I'm just laughing. It's going to be fucking bananas. So let me go down a little bit further. Thanks, TJ, for laughing. Man. And, I'll go down a little bit further. Oh, here's someone saying, what's this? Wow. Well, someone should be right there kind of, replying back. Really? Come on, Martin. Reply back sometime, man. Or do you want the human algorithm? All right. Oh, wait a minute. Here's the insane guy 54 minutes ago. You fucking know it. Well, what do you mean? What kind of comment is that from a teacher? Oh, well, let me read the title. After hearing the disappointing update from RJ yesterday, thank God, here, this is where I'm saying my comment. Thank God IEG and HMV are building what people need today. Yeah, you know it, Martin. You know it. Thank you. All right, let me go a little bit further to the replies here. And he goes, boom. Well, wait a minute. Here's Teacher Joanna, who we tried to get on a couple IEG lives in late 2020. And, for whatever reasons, couldn't make it. It's okay. Some, low energy and things like that. And she's an active web talker, beautiful web talker, pumped up about web talk. Okay, laughing out loud. Why would she be laughing out loud? Do you think it's because of the boom? Or you think it's because of the Teacher Tim comment? Well, let me, what does HMV stand for? Seth's class. Oh, Hidden Money Village. Let me tag Teacher Seth. I didn't say, oh, don't forget that Teacher Tim sent you the, because I know exactly who Joanna's connected to in WebTech.
The
Yeah.
problem is that only a small amount of people really get it.
And let me
They
tell you
know-
something, Teacher Grant, the comments and the stuff that you're giving me in Messenger, thank you for coming in here and listening as you begin to get it. Okay? You're a teacher, you do it well. Okay? You're going to be compensated tremendously above your $600 taxes that you were talking about in early 2020 when tax season comes around and you're making more than $600 in web talk. Okay? You got the accountant, the tax guy right here, okay, to take care of you. Like I said back then, okay? I don't care about the other people right now. We are doing something together right here that the world's never seen before. And if we can do it together with a flat line of Teacher Seth of what he has, and then we show 5 or 2 or 3 or 10, it doesn't matter. We show. That's what we're doing right now on lives. I actually totally agree now with Teacher Seth. Screw the lives. We go private. We develop this. We work together. Oh, because, yeah, I know. Sometimes Teacher Tim talks this way to Teacher Grant or someone else, and it's a lie. How dare he talk this way? Well, let me tell you something. You don't know the 3 or 4 times that I would say it calmly. Oh, listen. Listen. We're here to support you. Listen. And then the 4th time, it's like, okay, enough's enough. Grown up. And I'm not talking to you, Teacher Grant. Right now. Let me tell you something, dude. You have no idea what online, now I'm talking to you. You have no idea what online company teaching platforms do on the admin side. You just wrote in a comment, you have a parent that's interested in Hidden Money Village, wanting to know more. What should you do? What should you do? Oh, I'm going to tell you what. If they're from Vietnam, we're lining them up with Web Talk's main girl and Super Dad Andy, the ambassador of IEG. And if you don't like it, well, then you know where the door is. Pick another innovative
I can
door.
care less who you put under anybody.
No, my comment is not directed at you. It's you have a comment. I am transparently projecting it out, Teacher Grant. A truly democratic environment. I'm not some president in a country that's going to stand there with some type of wording that someone's going to feed them, and I got to just do it to the masses. No, this isn't that. This isn't that. We're not going to fail. None of you here are going to fail. We're doing something so beautifully together. How is that failing? How is that failing when we're interacting and we're asking and talking with each other? How is that failing? That's silly. We know the facts why people aren't going to join the beauty of what Teacher Seth has created. We know the facts why they won't join Teacher Tim and Teacher Andy with IEG, and we already know the facts. Come on, guys. Listen now to this. I simply did. I'm not even supposed to be in the levels. Do any of you even understand that? I'm not even supposed to be underneath anybody in this whole deal. But because of a businessman who can't understand something, I got to put myself in to do what? To complete one party of 5 so we can show the world. And then we're going to show 20. And then it's going to explode because that's what Teacher Seth said he needed. You know what? Maybe I misunderstood him. Or maybe I didn't.
All right, so Teacher Tim, a quick question for you. So how can we give the parents the HMTV information so they can start subscribing for that subscription? That's my question. Because I know that with this price, it's going to be a gold mine for them. Like compared to even the low.
Seth, Grant. I'm still not worried about the TV yet. Okay. What did Seth say? Give it 1 more month of the lives. Okay. Teacher classes. Start telling people. Start saying, this is where we're going. I have given you 2 years of my life and you didn't feel like supporting me. That's okay. Because that's what you did. Because you knew that we were going to help you get to a certain point. How many people can say, I worked for 2 years and now I'm at a place where I'm going to start being the boss? Not a lot of jobs are going to say that. So Grant, it's all about the steps, man. And what we have to do right now is we have to show Builderall. We have to show Wix. We have to show HMB how it's going to be successful for teachers and for people coming in. The next step will be the TV part. And I know you're excited about that part. I understand that. I'm excited about that part too. I really am. I've told Seth very, very much so, like, look, please give me some time to play with the TV before we show it to someone else.
I think he's just trying to hit the threshold though, knock the threshold out. But
right, and that is absolutely fine. That is where we're at. I understand that, but what we have to understand here is this is a process. Seth is showing us futuristic, but he's also, here's what we have to do. And what we have to do right now is we have to show what a party of 5 gets. We have to show what a flatline gets. We have to show that all of us can post up our Builderall and post up our invoices, which I've said to everybody to do, and I haven't seen those. I don't care if your invoice says 0. If it does, that's great. Just like Seth did in the beginning. Did you listen to what he said? I could show you all the money I'm making in Builderall, or I can show you where I'm at 0. Did you hear that? Has anybody posted their invoice, a screenshot of their invoice? Has anybody posted a screenshot of their Builderall? Some of you have. Why do you think I made that video? Did I do it because I want to show off that I made $62? No, I did it as an example. You don't have to do a live. I'm not asking for people to do lives. Take a screenshot, take a picture, whatever you want to do, and just post it up. Boom. Hidden Money Village. This is where I'm at, April, blah, blah, blah. Did I make any money? No, I made $10 from the invoice. Great. That's $10 more than I made in Web Talk this month. People start thinking about that. Then in a month, oh, well, I made $30 in Hidden Money Village and I got $588 because I helped somebody in my 3rd level. That's okay. We didn't say it's an instant millionaire. This is a process. We have 1 month before we just disappear. It should be plastered over Web Talk. your invoices. Why? Because what did Seth just say? Show them your lives, not your live. Because when we have evidence and proof, and if you think, look, if you think that we're going to go dead silent, that's not going to happen either. What he's saying is the information in the classes, we're in a different direction with that. We're headed into the TV, and that in a month is where we will head. Grant, we are working our way to something bigger, but we can't just jump to the thing we love without doing the thing that is called work. I would love to be right now on my channel, putting it up, building it, creating it, and saying, everybody that's in the travel group, I don't know why you aren't here yet. I would love to be doing that, but that's not the process. This has always been a process. It's been a long process for some. Grant is one of those people that, man, when you came in, I need this, I want this. And we said, yep, it's going to happen. I don't know when. I cannot give you that information. And he's just kept sticking with it and kept doing his classes and kept showing how to build a class and showing that kids want to learn. And that every night, parents and children sit down and read a story with some guy from America living in China, and they love it. The payoff is coming. We have to go through the process. It is a process of this. It's a process. Yeah, Emily, that's exactly what it is. Taking uncomfortable action. Is it uncomfortable? Is it uncomfortable to build something that you know is going to just blow up? Yeah, it is. Ask Terry.
Can I contribute?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I've been listening to my mentors, the pioneers of IEG, the idea that made me sign up with WebTalk, because I had them talking. It was a replay. And I understood what they were trying to do. And I said, this is something that I know the world will be looking for in a certain time in the future. Then, at that time, there was a 50% to upgrade for Pro. And I understood what being Pro at that time would mean in the future. So at that time, it was so painful to part with that amount. I had just paid some company that are doing something else. They may be like our competitors, but we are not really doing the same thing, because what Teacher Seth has created has beat that 10 times. I'll not mention names because we are very much live. So when I go back to do my stuff, compare my research, I don't want to be locked out. So I had paid a lot of money and I was living on my last coin. And then I said, what if I invested now and waited a year to see? Why? I am investing in myself and for my children in future. That is how I calculated it. 20 years, almost 20 years from now, I was trying to do a business that I was convinced to do. It looked very lucrative because I was the only one in the market trying to sell. That time, the CDs were not common in Africa. Now we are doing Blu-rays. So let me help those people who are you're still hanging on the fence. You're not so sure what to do. This is for you. I was the only one for 2 years until I went to maternity because I grew up, I became a mother. Someone else copied what I was doing. and started doing something that I wasn't aware of. It was called burning CDs. So me, I bought the original. I bought the CDs from the authors, from the people who are doing the music, and that person just burned and made 10 times. When I came back from maternity, he had taken the whole market from what I was struggling to do. What I didn't do, I didn't protect myself correctly. But the thing is, I learned something. 4 years later, I needed milk, formula milk for my daughter. In Africa, it costs a fortune. So if your child is told you have to take formulated milk because of this allergy, your life goes like hell. I got involved with zero money. I went and talked to my first client, my landlord. I joined the first multi-level marketing. I had never done that before. I was good at talking to people. And that company, it was sure that it was not going anywhere. It was an old one. It was behaving like Facebook right now. So they were sure they're going to be there. And I stayed, and new one came with a more improved way of doing things. I was looking at it skeptically, the way some of you are doing right now. You've been in WebTalk for 5 years, I don't know how long, and you are hearing this is another key and you're still hanging the fence. That is the only time I regretted, because I didn't jump ship. So the person who jumped out first from our company and went to the new idea, the innovated one, the improved one, because it was asking people to go digital, use Facebook, use what? They said Facebook is for children. So who will use Facebook to buy nutritional supplements? Because that was the thing that was selling very well in Africa. In 6 months, she had qualified for the competition for a car. We asked questions. We asked questions. How did she do it? Some were very quick to say they cheated, they did this, they did this. That company made the company we were in bankrupt. It closed and it went home. So set idea of what he's giving you now. If you haven't taken action, what he is asking us to start with is not even a quarter of what all the other people offering courses online are charging before even you do anything. If you don't take advantage now, because I will re-educate him and I'll say, this is what to do now. It is this price for anyone who comes after this month. And we are going, it will work. Because unless someone else does exactly what he's doing, and they're not going to do it right now because they will not have seen the money, they are still on the fence. When you wait up to that time, you'll be looking at your WebTalk account if you're in WebTalk, and you're asking yourself, why didn't I go at that time when they were just talking about everything for free? When they could tell you to try for 1 month, for 12 days. You're Banjama. Sorry about that. Homeschooling, we are all home. Now, the opportunity to get people to access, now let me get to the teachers. If you're a teacher and you're listening to us from any corner of the world, you could be teaching in a college, you could be teaching in a primary school, any level as a teacher. I don't know where you've been working as a teacher that students were given money for actually being there as students and participating, whether they fail or they succeed. I don't know. And I also don't know where your salary increases, in fact, not every month, every week, because that is the future of IEG and Hidden Money Village combined. I know people think Builderall has been there. It has been there, but they have been doing it in a manner that we are going to change how things happen. because we have created a marketing plan that works for everyone. They win, we win. And whether they stay or not, these geniuses sitting here and all those who've done programming are gonna figure out, and we are going to have our own that runs all, because that is where I see us going. Because for now, we can borrow YouTube, we can borrow Zoom, we can borrow that. We are borrowing. Okay, sometimes they'll ask us to pay, but in future, I see ourselves, we will have our own channel where we will not need to be hosted by anybody, but we will reach the rest of the world. And the beauty about it, teachers who are here, 2%. I have tested a 1% in one transaction where I help someone assess goals in Kenya. And that 1% made me stop thinking correctly. I went to the shop. I didn't know whether to buy everything or do what. I didn't know whether to travel or do what. It's just took my that is not even a percentage of what teacher said has calculated in his head and say, let us do this. And I know even if it reduces, because in future the idea is going to be big. So if you jumped in right now, you have done the right thing. If you are sitting where you are right now because you think it's comfortable, where I'm seated, rules about everything are going to change, and they're going to affect what you are using, where you are using. Yeah. And the owners are making necessary steps to try and protect themselves and not you. Now, for you, if you are not here, you've not even tried to figure out what is happening in WebTalk, because even WebTalk will also have grown wings. It will do things differently at that time. The time to take action is now. Anyone who is still asking, what are those people talking about? Yes, we will be doing this, but now the real thing, it will be in that private Zoom. And the people you see here, the faces you see here, or the names you see, because some people have decided we don't want to see what they look like. We know you are all very beautiful and handsome. We like you the way you are. So you can just show us what you look like, so that when they will see that your face, you will be transformed, you'll be something else. And you'll be impacting not only your life and life of others. And your children don't have to do what you have done. What have you done? You've gone, you've borrowed money. You attended college. If you're a parent, you've done that for your children. And your children have not even been able to pay off that loan as we speak. Why? Because they're in a system that just gets you over broke. Job. You can go and use that job. Before you eat anything, plant that one seed in the village, Eden Money Village. And that seed is going to make sure your children will not have to do what you have done all those years. If you are a parent, a young parent, and you're listening to me right now, my future entrepreneur is calling for my attention all the time. He's saying, are you still building my business? He started owning it. He makes me watch things that are only related to now. Okay, he said, Mom, that is for you. You watch. Mom, that is for you. He's speaking something. He's only 5. Now, I don't know about your children, how you want to train them. Someone told us to learn to work in a manner that the people at the very top of the pyramid are the only ones who decide for everyone else. By not taking action now, you have just decided to keep status quo. If you take action now, you are the one who is going to change everything. There is not only one formula to solve a mathematical problem. There are different formulas, and all teachers can confirm that. Those who are not teachers, Okay, where else you're doing what you're doing? The way you are doing is not the only way. If it is the only way, why do you have competition? Because someone else is doing it different from you. Now, I have finished my part. That is the best part that I am blessed with. I give you that last ignition key. If you don't take off now, wait after 1 month and you will see the results. I hope you'll not be sorry. That will be all.
And with that, we're going to end this live. Because if you don't understand it, listen to that a couple times. I'm not going to say anything else. We're going to end this live. Thank you, Emily. That's exactly what we
Well
need to hear.
said.
Man, that is exactly what we need to hear. We are going to stop this live. That is exactly how we're going to end this. Guys, I'm going to try to maybe do something this evening to try to see if we can finish up the that party at 5. But we don't need to talk anymore. That's perfect, Emily. Thank you for saying that, because you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Guys, we will end this, and thank you for coming on and spending your time and listening. And everyone out in Web Talk world, just listen to that last part again. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys.
All right.
Let's do it.